Good morning, my audience. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao. Today, in this video, we are going to learn how to start a new financial year with in different methods. That is, how to start a new financial year. Okay. So before entering into the topic, so request to you, all the persons, all the students visiting my channel, definitely you subscribe to my channel. So don't forget to subscribe, and then you click the bell icon next to the subscribe button. If you click and select all you select, you will get notification for all the video. I mean, you will get notification for all the videos which I upload in my channel. And also, share my channel with others. And one the more very important thing is, please everyone visit every video till the end. Visit the video till the end. Don't skip in the middle. If you skip in the middle, you will learn the topic or subject up to that point only. The balanced topic or subject you will not know and you will not understand. You will not know. So it will be like half knowledge. It's nothing but waste of time, nothing more than that. So don't waste your time. Please visit channel, video till the end and get full knowledge. If you enter the review the video till the end only, you will get the full knowledge of this topic, and you see once, twice, or thrice. So you'll understand fully. And then if there are any problems or illustrations in the topic, so you work out or you practice them number of times, you will get full knowledge and very expert knowledge in this topic. So you till the end. See, I'll tell you. So you are going to the college. So we will attend the classes for graduation or post graduation, whatever it may be, for the qualification certificate. But here we are learning Tally Prime software professional training we are taking. Okay, so it's a professional Tally Prime training. Okay, so here also you have to spend time and visit the see the videos, view the videos till the end to get the knowledge. That is why. So it is very important to our career and our life. So you have to spend time for this also, and you learn the topic till the end. You see the video and you learn the topic well. Okay, and every video will be around 40 to 50 minutes maximum, and at the maximum it will be less than 1 hour. So you have to spend the time to learn the to know the to get the full knowledge of the topic. Every topic is like that. Okay, now we will enter in topic. See here. See, this is the example already we are doing. So in this case, so this is the company. Every company will be there. So in this company, so on the gateway of Tally, above this name of the company, there is current period. Period means the financial year. So current period means the current financial year. So now we are recording the videos, and sorry, we are recording the transactions in this company. So for this period from 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. This is called the 24-25 financial year. So we can record the transaction in between these two dates only. In this financial year means 1st April 24 to 31st March 25 only is the financial year. In this financial year only, we can record the transaction. For example, if you take payment, for example, you take up 2nd December, for example, 2nd December, if you take payment, so take the payment to someone we are paying. So Krishna Enterprise is the creditor. So go to that place. So this is the balance outstanding. For example, you are paying 50,000 rupees. So 50,000 rupees you are paying against some bill. So there are many bills. There is only one bill. So against the bill, we are paying the money, and that is the bill number, and we are paying the money. So we are paying cash. Generally, we cannot pay cash so much amount. We pay by check. So I select State Bank of India, 50,000. So if you select the bank, it is taking some time. I don't know, some problem in the software. So 50,000 rupees are paying through the bank, and the check number by paying by check, select that, select the amount, and here instrument number we will give the what you call the check number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example. So we'll give that. That is on 2nd December. So accept. So this is accepted. So this entry is accepted. The date is 2nd December 24. So that is the date is sorry. The date is accepted. Okay. Now So it is okay. It is accepted because the 2nd December is 2nd December is within that financial year. 1st April, so now come out and here. So the transaction which we entered is 2nd December 24 means 1st April 24 to 31st December March 25. So within this financial year, the date falls. Okay, so it is accepted. So in this video, you can record. Suppose if you want to record the for the previous period, that is before 1st April 24, that means up to 31st March 24, that is the last financial year. If you want to record in that financial year, or you want to record in the next financial year, that is after 31st March 25, means from 1st April 25, if you want to record, it will not accept because we can record transactions in this only. For example, I will take a voucher. After this is the financial year ending. So 31st March coming 31st March 2025, 25 is the last day for this financial year. Up to that, you can record 31st March. After that, from 1st April, you cannot record. So if you go to that page, take F2. If you take, for example, 1st April. So 1st April, 25 it will take. 25 it will take automatically. First, 1 minute. So 1st April 20, we'll give the date. Okay. Generally, 25 is already in this financial is there. So it will take not 25. So 1st April 25. You are taking, that is the next year. 1st April 25 means, so it falls after 31st March 25. So up to 31st March only you can record. So 1st April 25 you can record. That means the date should not be after the last date. After means above. He is given saying date cannot be above the current period. Above the current period means current period ending is 31st March. Above that, you cannot enter the date. That is why above means next. So next to this date, the date cannot be next to this date. It's not accepting. We cannot record. Similarly, so this is the date. That is 1st April is the starting date. Before that date also you cannot record. So if you take so 31st or 31st March 24. 31st March 24 means before the date. So the date also cannot be behind the below the date. That will show you. See here. Date cannot be below the financial year. That is 1st April is the beginning of the financial year. So before the financial year beginning date. Beginning date is 1st April 24. Before that, that is below means before. Above means after. The date cannot be there. So we cannot select the dates. That's why we cannot select the date. That means every financial year from 1st April to 31st March, we can record the transaction. So from April 1st to 2025, every year from April 1st, it will be a new financial year. Now, so we completed this financial year, for example, in 4 5 days, we are going to complete. Okay. And then we have to continue the accounting. So 1st April, again, we have to record. How to record 1st April? That means 1st April 25 is the beginning of next financial year. How we can record means we have to set up or we have to create the next financial year. That is what we are going to learn. How to make the next financial year, or means changing the financial year. How to continue go to the next financial year. There are 3 methods. Mostly the first method no one will use. The first method no one will use. That is, so for the next year, what we do after 31st March? After 31st March, so with the same name, we will create a new company. Already created company is there. Again, we will create a new company with the same date. With the same date. So in this case, after these transactions are recorded, I recorded already up to 31st March. Up to 31st March recorded. And here, okay. So up to 31st March, I recorded. So next means what you have to do is next period you have to do. So on 31st March, we will create a new company. We will create a new company with the same name. We will create a new company. And then in the previous financial, this is the after 31st March, this will be previous financial year and new financial year will be coming in. So what you do in the current financial, this is the current financial year. After 31st March, it will be previous financial. In this case, you go and see. So balance sheet. So in the balance sheet, we have this 15 lakhs, 21,000, everything will be there. Okay. If we go to the profit and loss account, in the profit and loss account, this is the all the nominal accounts will be there. The balance will be net profit or net loss. Okay. This is the thing. So this one, what you have to do is when you continue the financial going to the next financial year, all the balances will be carried forward except nominal accounts. So nominal accounts are shown in the profit and loss account. So these profit and loss account will close every year. It will close. That means all the nominal accounts will close, and the difference of the nominal accounts, that is difference of incomes and profit expenses called as profit or loss. That profit or loss, it belongs to the proprietor. That will be transferred to the proprietor or without transferring also. This profit or loss, the transfer to the proprietor capital account will change. So that will continue. So this profit only will continue either separately or in adjusted in the capital account. So this will provide, this will carry forward. That will be carried forward to next year. All the nominal accounts will close and profit and loss account will close. And in the balance sheet, we have all the remaining accounts. Remaining ledgers means what we have? We have, we have, so all the details, we have drawings and everything, capital, net capital, and all these details, opening balances. This is the closing stock of this year. Next year it will be opening balance. So all these details. So all the accounts in the balance sheet, they are all real and personal accounts. Okay. So these balances, along with the profit and loss account balance, that is also, it is belongs to the proprietor. That is, it is shown in the balance sheet also. So that also coming to balance sheet, where profit and loss account is closed. And here, all these balances only will be carried forward to the next year. What you have to do is, so, and when you are creating the new company, when you are creating, all the settings means like numbers and everything, all the masters and everything. Again, there will be number of masters. All these we cannot create in the next year again. That is why what we do is all the masters will be transferred from this year to next year. All the profits will be transferred along with the balances also. Balances means not the real accounts, only the balances in the profit and loss. That means only the assets and liabilities. So in those masters, the balances will have, they will have balances. So all the masters with balances, that means only nominal except real profit, nominal accounts, all other balances also, these will be, should be transferred to the next year. So how you will transfer is first method. So this new company is created, and then all the masters along with the balances, if the balance, there is balance, all the masters with balances, no transactions, that is no profit and loss account, no real accounts. All the real account masters will be there. All the masters with balances will be transferred to this company in the next year from 1st April. So what you do is on 31st March, everything is completed. All the balances are there. We have to export the balances to a separate file in our system. In our computer, so a separate file we have to export. That is Alt E. If you click, so the we have to transfer only masters transaction. Masters you have to select. So these masters will be transferred. All these masters, the file format should be, generally there is Word, like Excel, and tally to tally. So tally to tally portal, it will be JSON file, and the tally to tally. That means from one year to another, tally to tally, we are transferring. So the file format will be XML, data interchange, from one computer to another. That is one tally to another tally. That is this year tally to next year tally. So XML format we have to take. We have to take the XML format. So in the XML format you have to take, and if we click export, so this will be create XML file will be created, that will be uploaded. Export means from this year it is exported to that one, and in this year. Okay. So we will open the next year. We will open. So this already created now. We will open that company, the new company. That is the new company. We will create the open that. We open that, and there we have to download all these masters and balances. So there we have to use Alt-O import. If you take import, what you are importing? Masters. If you take, what is the file format? XML. So XML file, and where is the file? So that file will be on the desktop or some folder. So that folder file path will be there. File path, where is the file path? We have downloaded that. And then the data, what is the import? Where is the file? We have given some name to that file. So that will show data or something, data or masters or data. We give some name. So that will be taken. And then if you, sorry. Then after now taking that, and then you take up and enter that, automatically this will import. So import to the new company. So creating a new company and exporting from the old company, that is the previous company, you have to export the files, all the masters with only masters with balances. We have to export to the XML file. And then in the new company, you have to open the new company. So after opening the new in the new company, again the export, XML file which is uploaded in the which is available in the system, that will be imported into this company. So these are all work. It will take time. It may take longer. That is why nobody will use. We have every year we have to create the same company again and again, and export in the old company and import in the new company. All this there headache. That is why 99% people won't use this method. So they won't use this. This is creating a new company, export and import, exporting the the masters with balances in the old company and importing the masters and balances in the newly created company with the same name. So this is the first method. This nobody will use. Another, there are two methods, most of the. In the second one, we are going to discuss that only here. The second one is simply we will not do anything. So here in this, during the year, if you want to see the day book or anything, if you want to see the day book, so this is the total day book. So if you want to see, you can see from some period you can select. See, say 2nd April, sorry, you can select the period. See, Alt F2, sorry, Alt F2. So 2nd April to 31st May. Only the, so this period we can use. If you want to change it again, Alt F2. So 1st April to 31st July. Like that, you can change the period and view. Now, similarly here, so in the, you want to, you see that this, we have to continuation of the financial year. So this is the financial year. From 1st April, new financial year also will be continued in the same software. That is, in the same year, it will be continued for next year also. In that case, here this is the period. We have to extend this period from 1st April to 31st March, 1st April 25 to 31st March 26. We have to extend this. Here you see, if you go to this one, this is the, here, this is the name and number, and the period is 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. That is the period now. 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. Now we have to extend this next new financial year also to be added to this. That means the new financial year will be extended from this. So from 1st April 25 to 31st March 26, we have to change the period. So change the period, how we will do? So here, click this, and take the period 1st April 25 to 31st March 26. If you take that, so the period is changed. So the period is changed. So this is the new period. This is the new year. This is the new financial year. Simply just extend the period. That is, create the new period. Select the new period. That is, select the new year, financial year. That is next financial year. You select. Now it will be. So here, automatically, all the balances on 31st March, they will be automatically continued in this year. Nominal accounts, profit and loss account, everything will be closed up to March. That will not come forward. All other masters, all the masters, but with balances will come. Now you see, go to this 1st April. See, this is the 1st April is the first day, name, and 31st March 25, that is the last entry. Okay. So in this period, if you go to the balance sheet, see that, go, sorry, Alt F1, see. So all the details along with this amount loss also. So last year that was the loss for that period. So last year it showed current period. Now it is showing this is the loss for the last year, last period. So opening balance means last period. All the balances are opening balances for this. That is all the balance on 1st April. So all the balances are carried forward. So 5 lakh, 15 lakhs, 21,032. It was the balance in the last year also. So that balance sheet total is carried forward with all the balances. And here, so I mean all the data and everything. The closing stock, only the closing stock will be shown at two places. That is in the profit and loss account and the trading account on the right side, that is on the credit side, that will be shown, and it will shown in the balance sheet in the as the closing stock. So this all these balances are the opening balances for this year. That means all these accounts, masters, all these accounts will show these opening balances. But stock, closing stock now is called as opening stock. This, all these are shown here. And that closing stock of this year period is the openings for next year. So in the profit and loss account, that will show on the asset side, that is on the debit side of the profit and loss account as the opening balance. And all these are shown in the, now it is the balance sheet. Now go to the profit and loss account. So no other amount, only the opening balance of the stock. Opening stock is the closing stock of last year. This opening stock will be shown only that. The opening stock itself is the closing stock also. Unless you make purchases, you make sales, that difference, whatever you purchase, that will be added to the stock. Whatever you sold, that will be reduced from the stock, like that. The opening stock is fixed, last year closing balance. And this closing stock will be changing as per our entries. If you make the entries, if you purchase, it will increase. If you sell, it will reduce. Like that, the closing, the same will continue as closing stock. It will be changing as per the vouchers, purchase and sales. Except this, there is no other item here. This is the profit and loss account. Now, here now we change this. Now we can make the entries. Say here, today, vouchers, for example, first one we received on 1st April, we received something. So from where? From a debtor we received, for example, from a debtor, Rangarao, somewhere, some debtor, ex-customer, plumbing charge, ex-customer, contractor, sorry. Some debtor, for example, we received, for example, we received commission, for example. So we received commission means we will take credit commission, we received 5,000 rupees, and debit State Bank of India, debit cash. So here, debit, we received cash. So cash in. See here, when you give the date, it will not accept in the case of last year or next year. So this is the current period. So this is taking. So you can make the entries for all the whole year from 1st April. See from 1st April we made an entry. It is showing that is today is the 1st April, and we made one entry. Date of last entry was showing 31st March. That is the last entry. Now we made entry in the April, 1st April. It is showing that, and the current period is. So whenever you close down this tally and open, the current period only will open. So we will work. So whatever you record, it will be posted. It will be saved in the current year only. Suppose we are working in the current year. So accounts is continue. When you are continuing this one, if you go to the select company also, see here, the period will be continued 1st April to 31st March 25. First one, it is continued up to 26. The period will be shown as 1st April 24 to 31st March 26. Period is extended. So for example, from 26 to 27, we extend the same thing. We create then continue the company. We continue the financial year. It will show then 24 to 27. Like that, it will show. And in this case, so this will show only the current year. And if you want to see once a year is completed and can be forwarded to, we went to next year when working, the previous year, we should not make any changes unless there is any required changes we can make. That's all. So if you want to see any report or anything, or if you want to see anything for the last year, then what to do? We cannot see here. So for example, here if you take, for example, 31st March 24. 31st March 25 is there. If you take 31st March, it will take 25. So it is, see, it is not going back. It is not going back. So we cannot go to the, say from last year, we cannot go to the next year. From this year, we cannot go to the last year. If you want to go to the last year, we have to change the speed again. So click that 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. That is the last financial year. If you click that, that is the last financial year. So if you see the day book, so last financial year, day book, you can see last financial balance sheet, everything you can view. You can view everything for the last year if you want to see. So if you want to make entries, you can change some entries. You can do anything, but it will open. Hey, how it is opening? You can change it this period. So this is last year. So for this year again, if you have to go back to our current year, again 1st April 25 to 31st March 26. This is. So now, if you see open this balance sheet, we can see only the current opening balances. Opening balances. Okay. So now we entered one entry, we expenses. So only expense is there. So there is no other income or anything. So it is a loss. Profit and loss account will show loss for this year. So open, sorry. opening stock and closing stock is there. There is no other item. One expense, I mean, commission received, one income you entered. So because of that, that is the profit for this year. So no purchase, no sale. So income we received, it is profit for this year. So that will show in the balance sheet. It will show up in the balance sheet. So here it will show up in the balance sheet. So here already it is on the last year loss. It is showing on the asset side because debit balance. Now this is a credit balance. Already it is on the debit side. It is a credit balance. Profit is credit balance. That's why it's showing current period. It is showing minus. Debit side means asset. Minus means liability. So if the profit means credit. It is showing minus value. So it is showing that. So for this year only it will show. So whenever you close and open, the current year only will open. So only in this year we can work. This is called continuation of the financial year. So when financial year is completed, it will be continued for next financial year also. Means that 1st April to 1st April this year, after completing this 1st April to next 31st March. So the period will be continued. For that, simply click here. So give the next financial year 34-25 completed. 25-26 means 1st April 25 to 31st March 26. So like this. And after that, after chasing selected, now if we go 1st April, it will take 25 only. 1st June 25. 1st January, it will take 26. Like that. From this period, it will take automatically. This is called continuation of the financial year. And if you go to the this select company page also, when the company is continued, the financial is continued, the name and number will be there, but period will be, it will show two, it will show 2 years, 1st April 24 to 31st March 26 means 24, 25, 26, 5 is 26. 2 years are combined, continued. So, but mostly this is also not very famous, not very good, because many of nearly 40 to 40% of the people they use this method only. But here we are continuing like this means, so how it is happening? Last year is continuing to this year. So here if you go to the balance sheet, so last year closing balances are continuing into this balance into this year. Okay. So if you are going on recording for this year, suppose in the last year data, something happens. That is the continuation of last year data, isn't it? Last year closing balances are the opening balance for this year. The data is continuing. That is why if there is something happens for the data, if it is something happens, some correct or something happens, so that will affect this year data also. So this year data also will be corrupted, or it will be give a problem to this year also. That is why continue. First one is creating a new company, exporting, importing is not good. Nobody will use that. Nearly 99% will not use. And in this, at least 40 to 50% will use this also. They are using still, but there is a problem. Continuation is a problem. So the same thing we are going to do in another way. Second method is there. That means actual third method. That is actually the best method. That is actually the best method. So that is called as splitting the data. Splitting the data. That is splitting the company or splitting the data or splitting the company data, both are same. The company data will be split from 31st March. The company will be splitted. That means a new company will be created. We will not automatically new company will be created. This company is split into the opening balance, all the it will all the along with the balances, all masters, everything new financial will be automatically created. It will be split into new financial. So old company and new company both will be split. Old company will be there, new company will be there, both will be separate. If anything happens in the old company data, it will not affect the new company data. So the balances only will be carried forward. So if the old company there is some problem, the balances change, so that will not change here. Okay, so this is about the third method, splitting of the company data or splitting the financial year. Okay, that we will take up in the next video. That is the best method. Okay, splitting the data. So this is all called continuation of data, means continuation of the financial year. There splitting the financial year, splitting the data into two financials, last year, current financial year and new financial year. It will be split into two. So this is about that. So we will meet in the next video for the next method. So wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye. Good night.